Hi, are you looking for a TV announcer voice generator that does this?
Coming up next on Peak TV. Rock climbing in the UK.
Stay tuned. Let's get started. To get started, go to soundslifelike.com, sign up, and then pick the appropriate subscription package that's just right for you. So what I'm going to do is, firstly, I'm going to pick an AI voice because they sound a bit more better and more human. And I'm going to drop some text in which I've already prepared. Let's just drop that in. There we go. Basically, it's saying coming up next on Peak TV, name of the program. Don't whatever you do, don't go and look for Peak TV. It doesn't exist. Okay, just saving your time. Okay. So it's purely to demonstrate the TV announcement. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick on Joanne. See what it sounds like first. Let's just try a couple of words to preview it. As you can see,
coming up next on Peak TV. Rock climbing in the UK. A thrilling documentary directed by Rod Millington that follows three different climbers as they attempt to scale some of the...
Okay, let's try... that's okay. The beauty about this is that you've got a lot of voices to pick from, a lot of styles, and also you've got them in different languages or different accents. So let's have a look at another one. Let's try Brandon. Let's see what he sounds like. Because what you're trying to do is actually get a feel where you created something, you're trying to get a feel for it. So at one point you might have a voice that sounds better for a certain project that you're working. Another one, it may be a different voice that sounds better for a different type of project. It all depends. But let's get back to what I'm doing anyway. Let's get on with this. Okay, so let's just try Brandon.
Coming up next on Peak TV. Rock climbing in the UK. A thrilling documentary directed by Rod Millington that follows three different climbers as they...
Okay, that sounds okay. Let's just try Cora. Let's just see what she sounds like. Let's try one. Okay, let's preview that again.
Coming up next on Peak TV. Rock climbing in the UK. A thrilling documentary directed by Rod Millington that follows three different climbers as they attempt to scale some of the UK's most famous...
Okay, let's try that. And the beauty of this is that you can create them by clicking create voiceover. You can download them, put them into your video editing suite or wherever you want to place them, and just try them, see if they work, which is really good. So next one, I'm going to try Christopher. Where is he now? Okay. Let's try this one. Okay.
Coming up next on Peak TV. Rock climbing in the UK. A thrilling documentary directed by Rod Millington that follows three different climbers as they attempt to scale some of the UK's most famous and beautiful rock.
Okay, let's stop that. It sounds a bit better. That's quite rugged with peak and mountains and stuff. So let's just try one more. Okay, let's just try Michelle. Where are you, Michelle? The art of this is that you can just try all of them and just work your way through them. Let's just preview her.
Coming up next on Peak TV. Rock climbing in the UK. A thrilling documentary directed by Rod Millington that follows three different climbers as they attempt to scale some of the UK...
You know what? I think I'm going to go for Christopher, I think. Well, I mean, put in the comments which one's your favourite, but I think for me, it's Christopher because it sounds a bit, mountainous and rugged. Let's just have a try again. Let's listen to what it sounds like.
Coming up next on Peak TV. Rock climbing in the UK.
Yes.
A thrilling documentary directed by Rod Millington that...
Okay, so I'm happy with that. And what I'm going to do now is to, let's create his voiceover. Let's do that. Once that's done, I'll be able to download it. Okay, so as you can see, I've tried it already before, so there we are. Okay, and then all I need to do is press the download button, and then you get the option to download. Right, so once you've done that, what I'm going to do next is to do a bit of video editing and pass that voice in, and let's see what it turns out like. Okay. One moment, see you in a bit. Okay, here's the results. Just a 30-second clip, nothing too long. So basically, as you've seen, it only takes a moment to set the TV announcement up and generate it, as you can see. And the links below in the description for the software. And without further ado, thanks for listening. Leave a comment, and here it is.
Coming up next on Peak TV. Rock climbing in the UK. A thrilling documentary directed by Rod Millington that follows three different climbers as they attempt to scale some of the UK's most famous and beautiful rock faces. Straight after rock climbing in the UK, it's climbing the beautiful Everest at 3:30. An awesome documentary following Ben Smith, who has always dreamed of conquering Everest.